Certainly not the same amount of views as yesterday's Ranma 1/2 video that came out with its announcement from Studio Mappa, but even then, 4.2 million views on a very vague announcement for Gushing over Magical Girls definitely showcases the amount of fans that this series has garnered in the last year or so since Season 1 came out. I don't feel like I'm really pushing this or really exaggerating when I say that, yeah, maybe Gushing Over Magical Girls did have somewhat of a fan base, but I do think that it was probably very niche and very small until the anime came out and brought a lot of publicity to the series, and just seeing 4.2 million views on a post, 40k likes, and then, 13k, retweets, and that's not including other posts, etc., people either retweeting, etc., from different accounts. It really just goes to show that there is a lot of love for Gushing Over Magical Girls, even when there is just vague information that comes out earlier this morning. So let's dive headfirst into that. So basically, you had the main official, Gushing Over Magical Girls actual Twitter account make a few posts this morning, basically with something like this, saying like TV anime, they had a date and all that, and then they had, this here where they were basically saying that there was going to be an announcement like on October, like in the middle of October and stuff, and they're hyping it up with VAs and all that, and basically this led a lot of people to believe that there is going to be an anime announcement for Season 2. Now, at this point in time, there is no confirmation that Season 2 is technically coming. I want to make sure that is clarified, but with these these announcements, like for instance, just like this little teaser here and there, and just the reception that Gushing Over Magical Girls got for its Season 1, I'm led to believe that this is most likely going to be a Season 2 announcement. Even if they might not give us, let's say, a date, like they might not say, oh, it's going to air in 2024 or 2025, I feel like they'll at the very least say, yeah, Gushing Over Magical Girls Season 2 in production. I could definitely see an announcement alongside of that to make sure the fans know that there is going to be a continuation at some point. And I mean, I feel like it's, I guess, common sense that there would be a Season 2. Like I said, it's so popular, and just when you look at the BD DVD sales that it got, and obviously BD DVD sales don't, mean everything. There's just so much more to the market in the anime and manga industry than just BD DVD sales, but it's like, the BD DVD sales were doing really good. Like, it was absolutely insane for its time period, and factoring all that in, obviously the big head honchos at the top, the CEOs, the production committee, and all that, they probably took a look at the, the figures, the cells, etc., and they're like, yeah, we need to get a Season 2 pronto. I feel like maybe when they were making Season 1, or at least the staff was making Season 1, they probably maybe have planned just to do a Season 1 that, like, one and done, and that's it. And then probably thanks to the popularity, now they're able to probably announce a Season 2. That's my assumption on things, and that's what the October announcement's actually going to be about. Now, with that being said, though, I do want to take a few moments to really temper people's expectations, okay? As much as I'm about 90% certain that this is going to be an anime announcement for Season 2, I do want to remind people, literally just a month ago, okay, less than a month ago at this point, there was an announcement for Tokyo Ghoul, and it was being hyped up by official accounts, etc., for literally a month, and, a lot of people, including myself, believed that there was a potential possibility for a Tokyo Ghoul anime remake, like the Brotherhood treatment, and when you looked at, the actual audience and just how many people were talking about it, it was very clear that there was definitely people that want that to happen, a remake of the anime, and with just an era of nothing but remakes coming out, like, I mean, the Ranma post I was just showing earlier, making perfect sense, like, literally, it's been, 3 decades since there's been any form of new content for Ranma 1/2, it's just like, yeah, there is a new age, a new era of anime getting remade, and so a lot of people believe that, Tokyo Ghoul in the cards of a remake is definitely a possibility. So it makes a lot of sense why there was a lot of attention around that. But the thing is when the announcement finally arrived and they had all this countdowns, etc., come to find out that it was just an art, exhibit. That's all it was. And obviously a lot of people got extremely disappointed, including myself. I didn't make a video on it because I was so disappointed, because it's like, I cannot believe official companies, etc., would hype up this big countdown and announcement for a full month just for it to be an art exhibit. It's like, they knew what they were doing. They knew they were baiting the anime fans, but they did that anyways, and it's a little bit gross. I mean, this isn't the first time stuff like that's happened. I know that there's been, announcements of, pachinko machines that they've done countdowns for, etc., so, factoring all that in, it's just like, yeah, it happens. So, I do want to make sure it's very clear that, there is a possibility, even if it's not like a large chance, there is at least a 10% in my head that this could just be a game announcement or a gotcha game announcement. It could be just maybe an art exhibit. I doubt that. But I mean, it could be a bunch of different things. So I do want to make sure I say that before I go any further. But with that, I will say that I am pretty much certain, though, this is a continuation, because I feel like with just like the overwhelming popularity of Gushing had, and the cells and everything, it's a no-brainer. It feels like it's a complete no-brainer because obviously with just like, it being one of those rare cases of an ecchi anime actually being ecchi and having full uncensored content, etc. Obviously this is a cash cow for the people that work on it, and I feel like the production committee definitely sees that. It's like, oh, we can sell probably a bunch of figures for this series, we could sell a bunch of merchandise, we could sell more content, plushies, etc. It's one of those series that could definitely be sold a lot because of just the content that it is. I mean, not just the fan service content, but it's also magical girls as well, and that really sells too. So it's just like factoring all that in, yeah, season 2 is pretty much certain at this point. But yeah, I wanted to relay this information to people because it's like, I know there's a lot of people that watch my channel that absolutely adore Gushing over Magical Girls, and I understand that. I love the series too, and so I wanted to let people know that there is potential hope for a season 2 soon. So yeah, I'll let you all know when more information comes out. If leaks or something comes out, I'll definitely let you all know with a follow-up video. But for now, I'll leave it at that. Thank you so much for watching. Be safe, stay healthy. Chibi out.